Everybody relax.
Now, this is I want to tell you that this is a new trend out here now. SBE to me is basically some high school shit to um to put dudes in their place and tell them what they're doing is wrong, right? The concept isn't bad. It's the people who have that shit and they're running with it, calling guys SBE and whatever. Now, if they change the shit or change it, I'm not saying change it. I'm talking about when you gear shit towards making fun of guys and telling them they doing something wrong, and then you tell them that they need a lawyer and cameras all the time and recordings all the time just to deal with women here, and you don't tell the whole truth about all the shit that goes on here, and then you big up guys who call the police on women, even though these guys have they have a higher selection of women to pick from, but then you're talking shit to people who you say they're wrong while they're watching guys in courtrooms calling cops and getting their property destroyed, shame, blame, and slang. SBE dudes, all they do is shame, blame, and explain men, right? Most of the men who was born prior to the 60s and the 50s, we didn't create this shit. It was already here when we was born. But we're going to listen to one of the purveyor, or somebody who I use an example as a person who is in this context sphere. And I'm going to call this I'm Better Than You Incorporated. The rise of videos of acting like you're better than a group of people and you keep saying it over and over is some high school shit. It's like me making videos every day about somebody homeless. It's like me making videos about somebody on drugs. It's like me making videos about somebody who's disfigured and say, oh yeah, blah, 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 you need to do this. Oh yeah, you're a loser. Oh, blah, 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 you'll do this, you this. Wouldn't it look bad on me if I'm making fun of somebody who I consider down below me and I just keep doing it over and over and over? This is why I say that this is the new content strategy from now on, that I'm Better Than You Incorporated. Mind you, there's a lot of people in the chat that's SBE, former guys in the manosphere who they didn't get anything. They didn't build any real audience. They got mad and then they packed up and they went against the manosphere. And then when that failed, they went to something else. Mind you, Ty City used to be a hip hop artist dude. He was never a manosphere guy. He came into the manosphere mainly because he wanted to go into a group of people he thought he was better than. I'm gonna tell you what these guys is. A lot of these guys think just because we got the same skin, they should be a part of the group. They think that they should, or every time some black man creates something, they should be a part of it. They're like a fucking black female. And when they don't become a part of the group, they talk about it and they talk shit about it. Instead of finding their own group and their own people, they create a subsection of people to talk down to the people that they end up getting kicked out of. These guys followed the lames around when all the quote unquote lames disappeared in real life. And they was looking and searching, where are these guys at? I want to roast them. Imagine that you walking somebody down the street, you see a whole bunch of guys getting mad because they don't see a bunch of people at the club that they can talk down to. They don't see a bunch of men girls that they can fuck, or guys' wife that they can fuck. That's the reason why they shame you about women, because they want to fuck your wives and your girlfriends, or they want to make fun of you the fact that you have an ugly wife and girlfriend, or they want to fuck your life up or something like that. But when they can't find you, they have to talk about you online. And then they found you, finally. Oh my God, I found these fuckers. Yeah, let me go spit in this space and go in here and talk about them. In real life, this doesn't happen because people have guns. People are not gonna let you talk down to them and talk all this shit and say all this. So of course, they had to follow you online. Everybody bounced. I told y'all in a couple videos for long time viewers is that they ran out of people to talk about in real life, or they can't talk about a lot of people in real life, mainly because the gun issue. Motherfuckers are not gonna let these niggas talk, and the people who they want to talk about in real life, they can't because those guys got more power and control over them. Your boy Ty City was angry as fuck because there was older people that had contracts over him. He was mad because they wouldn't share their riches with him. That was his gripe. And then I was wondering why he act like that. And then now I see why these niggas lock these guys out of financial shit. Right? Ty City and the I'm Better Than You Incorporated are the reason why a lot of white people, Latinos, Asian, Middle Eastern do what they do. Lock these niggas out and don't let them come nowhere near their shit. Because ain't no point in telling somebody that you better than them over and over and over again, thinking that somehow, some way, that the person is going to get better and they're not going to have no vitriol against you. Imagine every day somebody spit on your clothes. Spit on your clothes for 3 years because they think they better than you. And then you magically start dressing better because they didn't like how you dressed. And they start trying to talk to you because you dress better. Do you really think, would you want to talk to a person who spit on you for 3 years just for you to dress better, and you think that you want them to be around you and you want to be cool with them? No. You want to beat the dog shit out of them. You don't even want them to be around you. So a lot of these guys make it worse on them, and it makes it worse on everybody because it's like, I don't want to work with y'all niggas. That's why SBM is still a thing. They just don't. These niggas don't benefit off of talking about SYSBM, but they're throw little shots and shit.
Mic check. Hit the like button because the wife ain't happy. Happy wife. Let me get, bro. What does that mean? Niggas. Anya Mitchell Grant. This new Muslim swag she got now. She got this new Muslim swag, and now that she got this new Muslim swag. Okay, I gotta stop sharing this. I'm tripping. Lady, somebody lucky. Somebody put a ring on it. Somebody put a ring on it, man. As they should. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Well, mama can cook. She been homeless for 30 years. She called me last week asking, can she come home? I asked her, how do you make ramen? She said 5 minutes instead of... Y'all wildin'. All right. We're going to get to that tomorrow. I hope nobody was doing that, but whatever. Well, whatever.
This is like high school. You got to do what they tell you to do, and you got to be a carbon copy of them. One thing they don't know is that women have more power than them. Do you really think that, and these niggas are so stupid that they think that they doing something great, right? And I think after this video, I'm going to tell you about the chosen one syndrome, right? A lot of these guys got this shit, the chosen one syndrome. But do you really think that a girl hears the same jokes, the same lines, and she goes out with every single guy who tells her what she wants to hear, or dressed the same? No. She goes with the guy who has the best features. 5 muscular dudes can go 5 muscular dudes can walk up to a girl, say the same shit, and they be different heights. You know who she gonna go out with the most? She gonna go out with the guy who got the height. See, what these fuckers don't talk about is that it all goes down to what, how was this woman programmed? What group of men do she consider higher echelon or top pickings in her mind? Right? You can be all this self-improvement, say the right things, do the right things, and she still will make you work 10 times harder because you don't have the eyes. You don't have the skin tone. You don't have the teeth. You're not somebody she programmed to like. So it's going to be harder for you, and you're going to have to put in hours and hours and hours. But if you're somebody she programmed to like, little bit. Should I show you? Should I show you something? Okay. This is what SBE don't tell you about. Do I got an Andrew on here? Oh man, don't tell me I don't have him on here, man. Okay. No. Fuck. Shit. Okay. I'll get it.
Gabe A says, let's be direct. Oh, fantastic reviewed the sex audio tape. It was cringe as fuck. Oh, wow. Man, that's... like I said, man, the content, it is what it is, man. I don't know how you would do that shit, man. I don't know how you would... Maja said these the same dudes that was fanning out over Mr. Pipes reviewing. I mean, y'all wild. Anyways, move right along, man. Y'all niggas wild. Moving right along. Ricky Porter had all my F's. He was a fixer-upper. Show me a married man, and I'll show you a man that's about to lose half of his stuff. No woman wants to marry a man. She just want to put a dress on and walk down the aisle. I told my ex-girlfriend, you go aisle 13 at Walmart. You can walk down that. She walking down the aisle. If you ask any woman what's her favorite part about being married, she gonna say having a wedding. Come on. I've been on 845 first dates. Every single one of them wanted food. What does that tell you? Yo, listen, man. Yo, listen. Yeah. I've been on 800. I went on 800 dates, and they all wanted food. Yo, listen, man. I'm telling you, like this is the backlash behind the whole what they call it, the foodie calls. Dudes was talking about the foodie calls. Yeah, man, they don't even have to buy food. They can just call me and eat. Motherfuckers on panels talking about foodie calls and shit. It's just like, oh my god.
So, isn't it funny that men every single time a man got a gripe, you talk down him? Mind you, if you go a few years back, Ty City was in the chats. He wasn't like this. He wasn't SBE until basically kicked him the fuck out. I was there when people didn't stop fucking with him. And a lot of people did this shit. Grinch had a spell because Obsidian is now creating a new group of a new scam. And he's mad because he ain't a part of it. And because, basically it's criterias. It's criterias that you don't deal with black women. You don't deal with certain subsection of people to come into their shit. And you're mad. Okay, you don't fit in with them. Create your own shit.
Yeah, man. All they want to do is go on dates and eat. All they want to do is go to restaurants and eat. Can you imagine that? Eat. They want to eat at the restaurant.
That wasn't the point, and this is why I say this is to think that I'm better than you incorporated, right? It's not about going to the restaurant eating. It's about running up the fucking bill and don't eat the fucking food. There's a lot of men out here who don't like taking motherfuckers on dates because they overstep their fucking boundaries. Nobody tells you to go run up a $300 fucking tab and build. But a lot of guys don't really want to tell somebody that you got a limit. I don't know you like that. So you got a small bit of stuff, because that'll turn a whole bunch of women off that you can't, they don't have unlimited funds they don't have a blank check with your money on the first date. Instead of having no decorum and saying, oh, I don't know this guy, I'm going to take it easy and I'm going to just, get something small and we going to enjoy this in this ambience place. No, they go overboard and do 300, 400 and it's overboard. That was the fucking argument. Not they taking women out on dates and they want to eat. This is what I'm talking about.
Man, these bitches want to fucking eat. They want to eat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They want to eat. And my thing too is the weakness in the rhetoric is guys saying shit like they want you to take them out on expensive dates. Like, are they holding a gun to your head and making you go somewhere that's expensive? Right? Like motherfuckers, and they a lot of this rhetoric shit, it takes the agency out of manhood. It makes you into a little boy who can't say, nah, we going over here, all right?
You stupid motherfucker. It's not about the agency. It's about dickheads like you and these other guys who tell you that you gotta look a certain way, dress a certain way, do this and do that. And then you have to get women for that. That's been the whole point of the whole fucking rhetoric. That's not, oh, you took agency away from you. Ain't you the same motherfucker who talked shit about Zan when he decided that he didn't want to deal with women because he said he was in the military, and if one more girl fuck him over, he gonna kill her or he gonna take her life, so he'd rather deal with a sex doll? And you made a whole bunch of screams about that, making fun of him. And then I came to one of your comment sections that you didn't say anything, and I said, hey, maybe guys don't want to get embarrassed sexually, so they choose sex styles so they don't have to go snap on somebody for making fun of their sexual prowess. And you ain't say anything. You the same dude who, when the dude was trolling Melanie King, I think that's her name, Melanie King, about him being a virgin, you kept the live stream up, and the dude had a actual aftermath of when he was on a live stream saying that he was trolling her, and you kept it up. You kept the whole stream up. Everybody thinking that the dude was really a virgin, but he wasn't. He was trolling her to test her out to see if she was really who she said she was.
Yeah, we going to the barbecue spot. We finna hit the barbecue spot.
The whole point is that dudes don't want to go out on no date in order to get to know somebody. They rather don't even spend any type of money, because the fact is, you can get to know somebody without food, without even taking somebody else's time up. It's called phones, chats, anything. Not everybody want to go to the same places. Most guys probably want to eat. They don't even want to go out and eat because they probably ate before. You don't even know if people have a regulation, or if they got a ritual that they eat every day at certain times. So you really think that they're going to break that ritual for no fucking female? No, they're going to be like, no, I'm not hungry. I'm not going to nowhere. When dudes stand on their ground and stand on their standards, they get called names and they don't get women. That's why guys like you exist, talking down to guys. Because guys have standards. They don't want to have sex with fat women, overweight women. But niggas like you want them to go and do whatever they can do to get women.
Get some, you know what I'm saying? We get some and another live stream. I suffered through all this shit, man. I had to suffer through all this shit. This bitch old as hell. Bitch got a walking cane. Nobody want y'all anyways. Go on. We don't want y'all here anyways. See what we have to deal with? See? You know what I'm saying? Brothers, get your passport. Nigga, you got me fucked up, man. Everybody relax, man. Niggas ain't got no agency. You forced to deal with fat, broke. That's all motherfuckers talk about. These women ain't worth. These women.
Well, guys like you, when a guy said he wants to keep himself out of women's peripheral and he want to just sex style, he want to keep his money to himself, you made fun of him. So where was that about? That was like 5 years ago, and I can't find that stream because you took it down. So they are forced to deal with it because the same niggas in your chat, like a GA Boy, Saint Blues, Super Sly, all these other guys will tell you that you have to destroy your standards because you're not that type of guy who can be with these particular women. You and they make fun of you. Yes, there was old ass women telling you we don't want you anyway. It was like, why y'all even in this conversation? Nobody fucking with y'all. But it's all about I'm better than you incorporated. The women are doing it and the men are doing it. He's a part of this shit. This is the new content now. Is thinking that you're better than everybody else and you have all the answers. You have all the answers and everybody else don't have. Everybody has to listen to what you say, and what you say is law. Oh man, that's what other people races do. No, you don't know that because there's other shit that a lot of other races do that is just crazy. Like in China, they go into this little circle around here. They go to this little circle and they actually look for wives. They actually try to sell their daughters or give their daughters to try to find them husbands in China. Do I have to lie? No, look. Let's go real quick. Let's go right here. I hope I can find it. Let's we got this. Nope. I was trying to look for some content about her, but she took some of her videos down. So I ain't like keep digging in her fucking shit. Oh man, I'm trying to find it. What continues?
Motherfuckers talk about these women ain't worth. These women only worth $5. I'm like, damn, y'all fucking with bitches that's worth $5.
Oh, so now, you just fucked up what you said before that you don't have to. You don't have agency, but now you telling guys that they have to put women at $1 million. Now that's what you saying. You just fucked yourself over because they said that's what these dudes think about the women that's out there. They worth $5. So you want them to spend even more money, but then you just said about a minute ago, a couple seconds ago, men have no agency, and you just shamed them because they think that these women are worth $5. If somebody values something at a lower value than you do, now you're making fun of them because of that?
I'm fucking with bitch that's worth $5. Nigga, that's a stick of chapstick. Y'all dealing with bitches that can't afford chapstick? Holy smokes. Yeah, traditional prostitutes overseas. We don't get to that shit because, like I said, I had to take a lot of stuff off the docket, but we'll get to Brittany Renner and Samantha Gibson tomorrow. All right, we gonna get to that tomorrow because the traditional Oh, the thought to traditional woman pipeline is definitely in full effect. You know, it's definitely in full effect.
Now, mind you, now the narrative is that every man going overseas is going to prostitutes and the traditional prostitutes. See, this is why I'm telling you this is the Better Than You Incorporated, right? Because everyone think that they're better than you. And at some point you don't understand that other races are looking at this shit and they're like, keep these niggas away from our shit.
I remember, hey, listen, niggas was talking shit about Sister Goddess. You know what I'm saying? She worked that pole back in the gap. Back in the day, she was on that pole, man. You know? She was getting to it. Guess what? She married now.
Also, we're going to congratulate hoes getting married, but you don't want to congratulate men going overseas getting married and finding somebody. But you're going to call them prostitutes even though you don't know shit about them. But just because the men y'all don't like and y'all look down on, now all their women is prostitutes. But the women over here, you give them big up because they get married.
She married now. Hey, listen. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah, Sister Goddess. I remember motherfucker was like, here's her tape. Look at Sister Goddess. Here she is, right? I'm like, damn. I had to take a look. I had to look. It came across my desk. I had to look. I had to look. I had to make sure it was really her. I had to make sure it was really her to make sure I wasn't spreading false news. You know what I'm saying? I can confirm.
Yeah, you always spreading false news. That's the reason why SBE doesn't have that shit going on. That you don't get like 10, 15,000 views. Yeah, Fresh and Fit is a bunch of clowns, but they get more views than you.
That's her. That's her right there. That's her. Motherfucker said, yeah, I had to check. It came across my desk. You know, I'm not the spreader of those things, you know, but I can confirm, you know, it was litty. It was litty. Somebody lucky. Somebody put a ring on it.
So this is what he does. So if you compliment girls overseas, you're a loser weirdo and you deserve to get clowned. But he is going to big up a girl over here. Jesus, man.
Somebody put a ring on it, man. As they should. It's a good time. It's a good time. Somebody said, we need evidence. I'm the witness. All right, so I'm the witness. I can say yes. All right. Yes, I can say yes. I'm the witness. All right. Y'all niggas slide the link. Y'all niggas wildin', man. Anyways. And that's what we mean about this shit where motherfuckers talk about single mothers and all the rest of this shit. And everybody, man, listen, man.
We're talking about in high numbers, you fucking idiot. We're not talking about the small specks of motherfuckers that you think getting married because a few guys saying it. We're talking about in high fucking numbers. That means that all of these women off the market about at least 90 or 92%. They're not. So when you, and this is the thing about the SBE dudes and all these other people, the I Better Than You entertainment, they just say shit just to say it because they feel they want to have power over you, because in real life they don't have real power. If they had real power, they wouldn't be on here talking about how better than you. Bill Gates ain't talking about how better than you, how better than him is everybody else. Most of these billionaire guys are not online talking about how better than them. Or if they are saying this, they don't have constant videos talking down to a group of people over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I always ask this shit to a bunch of SBEs niggas. What is the accomplishment talking shit about guys? And they said, well, what's the accomplishment? They said, well, it's because it was to change the narrative. So they know that there's guys out there that don't want to be a part and participate in this dumb bullshit. and they know they exist. All these videos, all this shit was actually here just to, just to show that, hey, there's guys out here that exist that don't like you and don't like your culture and don't like the people that y'all mess with. They rather stay away from you. But somehow, some way, these people still end up coming around, even though you tell them, hey, I don't like this. I don't like y'all. For real. Guys like him, they show up. Mind you, he was not, this dude was not like this a few years ago. He wasn't. Until he got kicked out, or the manosphere, the black manosphere didn't like this dude, and then he turned into this, hey man, these guys are a bunch of losers. Just like Jerome Whiteside when he went and got mad at he got mad at what's her name? Jessica X. He got mad at Jessica X because she kicked him, she took his mind powers away, and he turned against the manosphere on some I hate everybody in the manosphere. And guess what happened? The same women that he was going for, telling against the manosphere, the chicks turned on his dumb ass. And this nigga retreated back into whatever hole he was in like a fucking loser. And now he's not as vocal no more because he took that fucking L, thinking the women was gonna give him this Derrick Jackson allure. He thought he was gonna get some unlimited pussy talking down to men, the same space that he was a part of. Same thing with all these motherfuckers. They was a part of the space, and now they talking against it.
Niggas is going, man. Sorry, I don't care how it make you feel.
Oh, so you talk shit about Passport Bros. Everything that men do, you talk against. But somehow when women start winning, you joy, you have fun, you gloat about it. And this is the mindset of the I'm better than you type of guy. Because they are women centric. They don't give a fuck about men seceding and I knew I found it, man. I hope they didn't take that down.
That you stuck with a Miss Brown Sugar, and you have to watch a sister goddess get the ring, man. I know that shit hurt.
Wait. So you tell people that they stuck with somebody, but then you make fun of them going overseas. Jesus, these dudes don't know how to make up their fucking minds sometimes. I'm telling you.
And Brittany Renner finna get a ring. She saying all the Hashum Halal shit right now with the curtains on and shit right now, nigga. She finna be married before just pearly things, just as predicted. All right, y'all motherfuckers want to play dumb.